is like the worst way to start off the video. Work. Okay, whatever. This is gonna have to do for now. What's going on, people? So it is, it's the middle of the week. Was raining, but it's not raining anymore, so I didn't do any riding this week. I'm outside of the gym right now. I'm about to go in and do some benching. Last week I did 190. I didn't do a 3x5. I hit 5 reps for like my first set, and then, yeah, this is just, I don't want to sound jarbled right now, but I'm gonna go for 195 today, just do some pause work. Having a really good day today. Went out and got some orders shipped out, and now I'm gonna go into the gym and try to get into the bar. Alrighty guys, so all done with that bench session. Really stoked I was able to get 195 for reps. Now, a few of the reps weren't paused. Usually the first rep I do with my benches is usually touch and go, just because I'm getting used to the actual weight. Once I get into it, I really get into the groove when it comes to pausing at the very bottom. I would say that I'm really just still trying to get my my entire posture just nice and tight on the bench. But other than that, I'm really stoked at the fact that I'm at 195, you know, and I'm doing it for reps, which is really, really good. First set, I got 5 reps, and then the next 3 sets, I got 4 reps each. So it's basically a 4x4, which could be like a 5x4. I don't really know. Regardless though, it's 5-pound PR from last week. Other than that, I did some accessory work, and I'm pretty much done for the day. I'm expecting a really, really awesome shipment to be coming in very soon, actually when I get home, so I'll show you guys what happens. Yep, they're here. Alright people, well, the all-new shirts have arrived. I wanted to make a design this time that a lot of people would wear and that people would think is really, really cool. I thought this was such a sick design, and I'm just excited to put all this out for everybody, so you guys can go get these on my store. It's linked down below, ErikTheElectric at BigCartel.com. And if you guys are a fan of the Stranger Things, you guys are going to be a fan of the Hungry Things too. Boom. Look at that, people. Yeah, that's sick. Look at that. So guys, like I said, go check out the store. There's only limited supply of all of these, so I got small, medium, and larges for everybody. So if you guys want to get a shirt, go check out ErikTheElectric at BigCartel.com. I have a feeling these are going to be a big hit with people, so go check them out right now. The next day. Alrighty guys, I'm actually going to go do some deadlifts and see how the 405 weight feels, and might actually push it to 415 and fuck around with some doubles. And hopefully I can get it off the floor. I'm admittedly right now just not, like, I did a challenge this weekend and my stomach's all messed up. So I'm going to try training fasted today and see how that works out. And then, yeah, I do have a lot of stuff going on this week, so hopefully we'll just have a good ass time in the gym today. Well, that was fucking interesting. 425, guys. 2 doubles. Really, really happy with that. The weight off the floor was kind of tough, not gonna lie. I struggled a little bit there, but you know what? After the first rep on the first set, I was like, you know what? I can do this. And considering that I could barely get 405 off the ground for 1 rep or a couple reps a week or 2 ago, I'm excited. I'm just happy that I went in here fasted and still crushed it. Last week, I didn't actually get to do any heavy deadlifts. I did, Omar had me do a 5x5 at 75%, so I did 325 for a 5x5 last Monday. I do deadlift heavy once per week. So last Monday, I did my 325 for a 5x5, and I started implementing all the new kind of, let's just say, medicine that I started taking for like my thyroid and more, you know, like the selenium and all that kind of stuff that I covered in the last video. I implemented that a few days before last Monday, so all these changes kind of just started taking effect, so my strength started to come back. So essentially, this is my first heavy deadlift session back, so I'm just really happy with the way that it turned out. I did some pause squats and hit 265 for a 3x5, which is a 10-pound PR. After that, I realized that I really just don't like low bar squatting in that rack at all, just because the rack itself is very narrow, and so when I low bar squat and I'm putting the bar back up to rack it, it almost wants to pinch my palm, or the skin on my palm, so it's kind of an odd thing to worry about. But yeah, so I like to just squat in the rack that I usually squat in, so I'm gonna do that from now on. I trained fasted today just because, again, I had a gigantic challenge this weekend. It was about 2 days ago, and I'm still facing a lot of gastrointestinal distress, let's just put it that way. And so let's just say if I had my usual oatmeal and fruit before I trained today, I would be farting up a storm in the gym today. So I decided to train fasted, and you know what? At the end of the day, it really just comes down to preference. I realize that if it's a heavy squat session, I'm probably gonna want to get some food in beforehand. But if it's like an upper body day, or if I'm just training some back, or if I'm just doing some deadlifts like I did today, I'm really just good on some pre-workout and some coffee. And then I usually make sure to get a shake in when I get home or something like that while I'm editing. So I'm not really too concerned with muscle loss or anything like that. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go to the store and finish some editing later. Alrighty, guys, so I just made it back from the store. I'm gonna show you all what I got right now. Alright, so normally I just buy generic cereals. I mean, I've been getting a few different ones, but I will always say that the Special K Cinnamon Pecan is one of my favorites, so I really like that, and the yogurt cluster one second. There's the usual stuff, guys. These grocery hauls are pretty much always the same. I just like to get new stuff when it comes to like cereal and everything. So frozen vegetables, some hair gel for my hair. There's no calories in that though, so about that. And then as usual, I like to do my Carb Master yogurt, and then my lechuga for dinner. And I have a bunch of protein, so I'll probably end up making some like stir fry or, you know, a salad or something like that for dinner. And then some kimchi right there. Alrighty, guys, in this bag right here, I got some rice cakes, of course, huge staple in my diet, and some sugar-free pudding mix. This is all, again, just stuff you guys have all seen before. Nothing really new in here. Silk cashew milk is my pick for cashew milk currently. Lettuce, some baking cocoa. I go through a lot of baking cocoa. Going through cream and peanut butter, like always. Frozen cauliflower, frozen broccoli, and then some pears, some reduced fat mayo, some garlic, and some stevia. That's it for the grocery haul, guys. I'll see you in the next part of the video. A little bit of everything. Rice, kimchi, which is really, really good for your your pooping health, some chicken, some salad, after some pretty epic deadlifts. 425 felt really good today, so I'm just happy about that. Now we can get on with the rest of the week. The next day. Whew. What's up, people? Just got done with the ride. It went rather well, except I got a flat, which really sucks, and I'm trying not to really think too hard about it and get pissed off about it. But outside the gym right now, and I'm planning on going for 345, so I'm not really too sure how it's gonna go. My legs feel great, but you never know how things end up going. Maybe this shirt will give me some superpowers or something like that, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, let's just say that felt absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna say that this shirt brought me really good luck. 345 pounds for a 4x4. Yeah, that was really great. The last set, I really fought for that fourth rep, but I managed to get it and everything, which is really good. And yeah, right now I'm just really enjoying constantly progressing every single week with squats. I actually threw 315 on the bar and tried to do high bar squats, and it felt like shit, so I'm glad I've switched to low bar. Other than that, I think I am going to be squatting still in my Olympic shoes. I'm gonna keep that the same. Probably will end up just keeping things the same because there's nothing really for me to change. My back is still consistent, and that's really the best part. And yeah, I'm liking where things are going. The next day. Alright guys, so I just got done with the ride for the day. It is currently Cinco de Mayo. I'm outside of LA Fitness right now. You guys can actually see it. I never work out at LA Fitness, but it's right there. The plan of action is, if you guys aren't on Instagram a lot, you should be on Instagram. You should go follow my old teacher, well, he's known on Instagram as California Thor. He is actually my old video film teacher from high school. He's a social media icon. He's jacked, and he is a very important person in my life. He's inspired me to do a lot. He overcame Parkinson's disease, and he's just a very inspirational person. And he went from being a pretty semi-fit guy to just being super jacked, and he's just a really good, very motivational person that I've always looked up to. And I'm about to see him for the first time in 3 years, so I'm excited about that. We're gonna get a workout in and probably go eat some food afterwards because it's Cinco de Mayo, so I think we're gonna get some tacos. See you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, well, I don't know why my tripod just decided to do that to me. I actually ended up doing a little workout. It actually wasn't much of a workout, but I got to hang out with my old high school teacher, Mr. California Thor, Mark Rains, really cool guy. Did not get to film anything, just because I just talked to him for a good 5 hours. Went and got some tacos afterwards and had a really great time. I'm back home now, and I'm gonna take a shower. Whew, it's been a long day. Alrighty, so initially I was going to do some sort of, I don't really even know where I'm going with this, but I just got done meeting up with my old teacher and everything, and I just talked for 2.5 hours, 3 hours to somebody that knew me when I was... This is gonna be really hard to say, people, but I spent so much time during the past 5 years, 6 years of going through all my battles and my issues and everything. And I spent so much, I do spend so much time living in the past. I spent so much time thinking about how I once was at a certain point, and now I'm like this, better than I was yesterday. You guys hear that all the time. Instead of actually just taking the time to think about where you're at in this current moment, it sounds extremely cliche, but I just got done with a great 4 or 5 hours of just spending time with somebody that saw me at one extreme and then sees me today, and it motivated me a lot. It motivated me in so many different ways, and I, for some reason, just got overwhelmed with a lot of past experiences and just thought a lot about what I went through in the past when I talked with Mark. And it's crazy because I used to tell people my eating disorder started, a lot of my mental illness started when I was 16 years old. And it sounds really morbid, but I used to just tell people that I died when I was 16 because I never really found myself after that, because it felt like life really ceased to exist for me when I was that age. And that's, of course, everything started from that point on. And so I've been making an effort now to wake up and just take the time to appreciate the fact that I'm alive and I'm breathing for today. Whether or not you believe in a higher power doesn't really matter in this context. The fact is, you are here. You have been, you're still in this world. The fact is, we don't take enough time to appreciate that. And I feel like, you know, whatever I do on the second channel, whatever I do on YouTube, whatever I do on the time on this earth, it's not guaranteed for me. Again, this is all stuff that's super cliche, but I don't get to talk about this very often. And so, you know, with these videos and whatever I'm giving to you guys, I mean, I'm looking at comments right now, people telling me that I look like fucking disgusting because of my hair, and I get so wrapped up into all of this. I get wrapped up into YouTube, I get wrapped up into my health issues, the slight health issues I have, I get wrapped up into all of it. And sometimes you just kind of need to shake that up, and you need to take a step back and just be outside of all of that. You know, if you guys watching right now or you know, are used to dealing with health issues, or you're used to just dealing with, you know, work issues or life issues, or getting sucked into a relationship problem, or getting sucked into, you know, friggin' taxes that you have to pay and all this stuff, and you're used to just fixating on all these problems, they eat away at you, and they make you fixate and concentrate on the things that you don't have instead of concentrating on the things that you do have. And so I've been trying to make more of an effort to focus on the things that I do have. And maybe it was just because I went on my bike ride today and I was like, wow, man, it is beautiful outside and I have it so good right now. Man, I have an amazing, like, I have a really, really rare and unique job, and I get to do things that normal people don't really get to do. Sometimes things don't go the way that I'd like them to go, and that's okay. You know, that's okay. This is amazing. I love it. I love what I do, and I'm making more of an effort to appreciate the things that I have every single day. So I don't really know where I wanted to go with this, but today was just a very eye-opening day for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are looking forward to more stuff in the future from me. If you guys do want to just help me out, let me know down in the comments below what you want to see. And yeah, I really don't know where I'm going with the second channel, but I'm just liking putting up different stuff that's not food stuff. There's some food stuff in here. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time.